Tēnā tātou, nau mai haere mai. Welcome to the Māui Playbook, where we discuss culture, commerce and creativity. My name is Vincent Egan. I'm a doctorate student of professional practice. On this podcast, we'll pinpoint critical mindsets, systems and behaviours to optimise for growth and success. Let's kōrero about the groundbreaking partnership that sets to redefine entertainment and gaming today. Disney has just committed a $1.5 billion stake in Epic Games to create an expansive universe within Fortnite. Now, what's awesome about this is we've been so lucky that we've been able to position ourselves and our clientele to be able to benefit from this investment. Now, if you'd like to learn more about this or have any questions and things about our involvement in this, please leave us some comments below on the YouTube. Now, this collaboration is not just about bringing together fan favorite characters from Disney's archive of intellectual properties, which is pretty amazing and will likely include the likes of like Moana and Māui universe, as well as meaning we may be able to tap into their assets and things as well and have them interact with our own characters and those ones that we develop. But it's also a chance to be able to tap into the likes of Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars and Avatar, having all of these characters in a single universe. This is a new dimension where fans can play, they can watch, they can shop, they can engage with their favorite stories and some of their favorite characters in new and interesting ways as well. Now, I want to highlight that I have many significant reservations about Disney overall. There are certain messages that they've shared, there are symbologies that they've embedded within their artworks, as well as staff members that they've employed that I don't completely agree with and I don't want to fully align Māui Studios with. Those are completely different topics for another podcast or episode, but I just want to instead celebrate how this significant stake that they're putting into Epic can fortify our own investments as an organization, investments of time, investments of training, investments of hardware and resources all into the Epic group, their Unreal Engine that they use, as well as UEFN. And essentially, it's a chance to be able to create opportunities for our networks and for our communities. Now, why should you even care about any of this stuff? Well, I've listed a few reasons in this podcast that I recommend that you check out. Now, before we jump into this, I'd like to encourage you to please like and subscribe this channel. Now, this is a zero-cost way to be able to support the work that we do here at Māui Studios. For businesses or organizations looking to amplify their own story, this universe offers a really new dynamic platform to be able to share, adapt, or evolve your individual stories. Imagine your kaupapa, your products, your services being fully integrated into these types of worlds and being inhabited by world-renowned characters from your favorite movies or your favorite series, all alongside this existing massive global fan base within Fortnite. And we've touched on this in a recent podcast about brand and education integration into games. And there's a link available for you in the description. So if it's interesting to you, definitely go check that out. Now, there are many ways you can tap into this opportunity, and an even easier way is to be able to come and hit us up and have a bit of a kōrero about collaboration and ways that we can design content specific to you within these worlds and for you. But another way is becoming familiar with the powerful Unreal Engine. Now, this is a game development tool used to make some of the best games the world has ever seen. Some of the recent examples will include, you might have seen in social media as Power World, which has been popping off recently. Of course, Fortnite, there's others including Street Fighter, and there's heaps. So using this platform to be able to make your own games and being able to publish your own games is an opportunity that you're presented with thanks to Unreal and the Epic team. But the partnership between Disney and Epic Games opens up new and innovative channels for communications with people that are important to you. Now, this can look like storytelling, it could look like marketing, it can look like education. Organizations can explore unique interactive communication opportunities within these virtual universes, and they can be alongside really interesting characters users already know and that they already love. And it's a chance to be able to reach audiences through these new experiences catered to what it is or whatever your message is. Now, I've checked out that the CEO of Disney, this guy, Bob Iger, was reported saying to analysts and investors, in terms of their total media screen time on video games, it was it was stunning to see users spending on games an equal amount of time to what they'd usually spend on TV and movies, which is huge. And this is useful intel because it tells us that elements of each of these worlds start blurring into one, which is good for us because we back the immersive design horse. This episode is brought to you by Metawhenua. Metawhenua are digital Māori cultural spaces available for interactive learning, cultural preservation and access. Metawhenua bring te ao Māori to you and those you care about. If you'd like to learn more, please register your interest at metawhenua.com, or a link is available for you in the description. Metawhenua, embrace te ao matiiko Māori. And that the power of these channels is accessible for your stories and things that you'd like to tell for your communities, for your business or your institution. We as a collective here, we each have this ability to be able to play with these play with creating custom stories and experiences within this universe. And this is allowing for storytelling for, let's say, like things like iwi pūrākau, ancestor stories, mythologies, history lessons, identity packages or brands or products. And it's basically enabling you to craft immersive narratives that resonate with audiences on the much more deeper, more entertaining level, and potentially aligned with characters, or your favorite characters and ones that you know and love, and your audiences that they know and love. Now, there's this promise of interoperability within this universe as well, which means that experiences can transcend just any typical platform, and they allow for the seamless presence across the different mediums and the different devices that people are using. This means accessibility for your users to be able to interact with these stories on, let's say, their phone or their tablet. It could be on their laptop, it could be on their computers, and this is meaning that there isn't the need for additional investment into buying new equipment or new things, buying flash new computers that can play the game or getting a whole suite of VR headsets. Instead, the hardware and the software infrastructures are already in place in people's pockets, in their backpacks, in their offices and at home. So it's already there, ready to go. And there's also a social aspect of this universe fostering, community building, which is another additional benefit. Now, you can leverage this to cultivate somewhat of a dedicated community around your particular story or whatever your message is, your products or your services, and this enhances customer loyalty, and it's tapping into the universal appeal of all these brands, the Disney's, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, Avatar combined. But you're also collecting those things, and then you're putting them into this global player base that comes with the Fortnite universe. This gives you an unparalleled reach, transcending things like geographical and cultural barriers, and it links you into new viewers and links new viewers into your content, your story, your message, and potentially that those viewers can be in the millions because of the nature of this platform. The Disney and Unreal partnership, it paves the way for new revenue streams as well. From branded virtual merchandise to exclusive experiences, the possibilities for monetization are many, and these are things that we as an organization are tracking really closely. It's also a multi-year project, so this initiative signifies an ongoing growth and innovation play by these organizations. Brands aligned with this universe can benefit from this continual advancements that they're developing, and it's a chance to be able to stay ahead in a rapidly evolving digital landscape. So definitely consider it. In conclusion, the Disney Epic Games partnership it's more than just this entertainment venture, which it is, I imagine, will be really entertaining because of the nature of Disney and the sort of content that they've developed in the years, as well as how amazing Unreal is at creating games. It's an opportunity for storytellers, businesses, institutions, or brands to get in on the action for this type of content. And as we look to the future, it's clear that the boundaries between digital and physical are not just blurring between one another, but they're actually merging together. This universe is a testament to the power of things that are important, like collaboration, things like innovation, and the limitless potential of creativity. And it's offering a glimpse into a future of interactive entertainment and brand engagement, which is amazing for our stakeholders. Now, I think it's definitely worthwhile you taking a bit of time to have a bit of think about this, and how it may impact you, your organization, and your strategies moving forward. And if it's something that makes sense to, then definitely reach out to us and we'll be happy to have a conversation about it. If you're learning something or getting any value out of this podcast, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's a zero-cost way to support us so we can bring more of this type of content to you. Alternatively, you can support us on Patreon. The link is in the description. Please check out our sponsors. That's the best way to support this podcast. If you have any questions, advice or comments for us, or even topics you'd like us to cover, please put those in the YouTube comment section. We will read every comment and would like to know your thoughts. If you're not already following us on social media, we're Māui Studios on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Links are available in the description. This is the podcast where we discuss culture, commerce, and creativity. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to view this episode. Kia haumaru te noho. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you in the next one. Mauri ora.